Do you ever find yourself wide awake at night, your mind a whirlwind of the same old worries? Do you constantly picture the worst-case scenario before trying anything new? Or perhaps you feel paralyzed, always wondering what other people will think of you. If any of this sounds familiar, you might be caught in the trap of overthinking. And if you're ready to break free, to finally clear your head and get things done, then you're in the right place. Stick with me, because in this video, we're going to walk through practical steps to help you quit overthinking for good. Before we dive into the solutions, it's crucial that you watch this entire video. First, we'll uncover the fundamental reason why overthinking is so destructive. Then, I'll share 2 powerful, actionable techniques you can start using today to find greater peace and focus. Trust me, this information is vital, so don't navigate away. Now, let's address the core problem. The very first and most important thing you need to grasp is this: overthinking is not serving you. While planning and analysis certainly have their place, there's a clear boundary. When you cross into over-planning or over-analyzing, it stops being helpful. In fact, it becomes a major distraction. It pulls you away from taking actual action and moving forward. You must truly internalize this overthinking is your obstacle, not your solution. The second crucial practice is mindfulness. This technique is incredibly effective at stopping overthinking dead in its tracks. So, how do you practice it? There are many approaches, but one of the most powerful involves focusing on your breathing pattern, often referred to as Anapanasati. When you become fully aware of each inhale and exhale, your mind is instantly drawn into the present moment. Instead of countless racing thoughts, you're now focused solely on 2 inhaling and exhaling. You've dramatically reduced those thousands of looping thoughts to just these 2 simple sensations. By engaging in this mindful awareness, you'll naturally discover a profound sense of peacefulness, and all those other distracting thoughts will begin to subside. Here's how to apply it. The next time you catch yourself overthinking, just pause. Take 3 deep breaths in and out. For a brief moment, simply observe your breathing pattern. Alternatively, you can practice mindfulness by focusing on your body. Ask yourself, how am I sitting right now? What am I doing at this exact moment? When you pose these questions, you can respond with simple truths. I am sitting. I am here. These are acts of mindfulness. When your mind is mindful, it is fully in the present, and a mind in the present moment is a mind at peace. There's a beautiful saying that illustrates this perfectly. If you are sad, your mind is in the past. If you are anxious, your mind is in the future. But if you are peaceful and still, your mind is truly in the present moment. So begin cultivating a life in the present. When you truly live right here, right now, you'll find greater peace and effectively dismantle those overthinking patterns. Now let's address another significant component of overthinking the notorious what if questions. So many of us are plagued by them, asking things like, what if this goes wrong? What if it doesn't work out? What if all my efforts were for nothing? We find ourselves constantly dwelling on these possibilities, trapped in an endless cycle of imagining worst-case scenarios. Here's a perspective shift. If you find yourself fixating on what-if questions, flip the script. Instead, ask, what if everything I did actually goes well? What if my plans are not just okay, but genuinely great? Because that's a very real possibility too. There are always numerous potential outcomes where your plans succeed. So avoid letting negativity dominate your thoughts. Instead, remind yourself, I won't be perfect. I can't be perfect. But I can strive to be the best version of myself. I can do my best, and I will do my best. Embrace positivity and take that leap. Remember, true success in life often requires taking calculated risks. So make these practices a habit. Cultivate mindfulness. Be kinder to yourself and recognize that constant worry and overthinking will ultimately rob you of your inner peace. I sincerely hope this video has brought some clarity and provided you with practical tools you can immediately start using in your life. If it resonated with you and you're seeking more content to help you cultivate a more peaceful and mindful existence, please consider showing your support. Subscribe to the Daily Dharma podcast channel and give this video a like. It genuinely helps us reach more people. Also, be sure to hit that bell notification icon so you never miss a new upload. We post regularly to continue guiding you on your journey towards a more intentional life. And finally, I'd love to hear from you. Please share in the comments below. Which technique are you planning to try first? Will it be mindful breathing or reframing those what-if questions? Your experiences and stories truly inspire our future content, so strive for peace. Practice mindfulness. Free your mind and get started on the work that truly matters. Thank you for watching. Do you ever find yourself wide awake at night, your mind spinning with the same exhausting, repetitive thoughts? Perhaps you constantly jump straight to the worst-case scenario before even starting something new. Or maybe you feel completely paralyzed by the fear of what others might think. If any of this resonates with you, chances are you're stuck in the endless loop of overthinking. But here's the good news. If you're ready to finally break free, to quiet your mind and start taking action, then you've come to the right place. Stick around, because in this video, we're going to share practical, actionable steps to help you stop overthinking for good. Before we jump into the solutions, make sure you watch this video right to the end. First, we'll explore why overthinking is so destructive. Then I'll share 2 powerful, actionable techniques you can use today to find more peace and focus. Trust me, you won't want to miss this. So let's address the core problem. The first and most crucial step is to truly understand this overthinking is not serving you. While planning and analysis are valuable, there's a critical line. When you cross into over-planning or over-analyzing, it ceases to be helpful. In fact, it actively distracts you, pulling you away from actually taking action and moving forward. You must truly grasp that overthinking is the problem, not the answer. Our first practical solution is to cultivate mindfulness. This powerful practice can stop overthinking dead in its tracks. So, how do we practice mindfulness? There are many approaches, but one of the most powerful is focusing on your breathing pattern, often known as Anapanasati, when you become truly aware of each inhale and exhale. Your mind is instantly pulled into the present moment. You're simply focused on your breath. In an instant, you've narrowed thousands of looping thoughts down to just 2 inhale and exhale. By engaging in this mindful observation, you'll naturally discover a sense of peacefulness and cut through all those other overwhelming thoughts. Here's how to apply it. The moment you catch yourself overthinking, just stop. Take 3 slow, deep breaths in and out. For a brief moment, simply focus on the sensation of your breath. Alternatively, practice body mindfulness. Ask yourself, how am I sitting right now? What am I doing at this exact moment? And then simply answer, I am sitting. I am here. By doing this, you bring your mind squarely into the present. And when your mind is present, it finds peace. As the saying goes, if you are sad, your mind is in the past. If you are anxious, your mind is in the future. But if you are peaceful and still, your mind is in the present moment. So make an effort to live in the present moment. When you truly anchor yourself to the here and now, you'll find greater peace and effectively break free from overthinking patterns. Now, let's address the second major component of overthinking, the relentless what-if questions. So many of us get stuck asking, what if this goes wrong? What if I fail? What if everything I've done is a mistake? We constantly conjure up worst-case scenarios. Here's the trick. When you find yourself caught in that loop of negative what-ifs, consciously reframe them. Ask, instead, what if everything actually goes right? What if my plan works out beautifully? What if I succeed? Because those positive outcomes are just as possible. There are countless possibilities for things to turn out well. So challenge that negative mindset. Instead of aiming for perfection, which is impossible, focus on being the best version of yourself, on doing your best. Embrace positivity and take those risks. True success rarely comes without them. So integrate these practices. Be more mindful. Be kinder to yourself. Remember that endless overthinking and constant worry will inevitably steal your peace of mind. I sincerely hope this video has brought some clarity and provided you with practical tools you can start using today. If you found this helpful and want more content like this to foster a more peaceful, mindful life, please show your support. subscribe to the Daily Dharma podcast channel, and give this video a thumbs up. It truly helps us reach more people. And don't forget to click that bell notification icon so you never miss a new upload. We regularly post new videos to guide you on your journey. Finally, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Which technique are you going to try first? Mindful breathing, or reframing those what-if questions? Your insights and stories genuinely inspire our future content. So embrace peace. Practice mindfulness. Break free from your own head and start doing the work that truly matters. Thank you for watching.